Hey guys, it's Jonathan here, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on some things that are going on. I wanted to say thank you also for all the attention that you guys have been giving for this series on the Ascend kayak fishing kayaks. I've been kayak fishing for 7 years now, and I started out fishing, on a used kayak from Craigslist, and different kayaks here and there, and then finally I bought my ocean kayak, which I love to this day. It's probably the best kayak that I've ever purchased. But then a few years back, I started working for Bass Pro Shops, and then I had an opportunity to try out the Ascend kayaks. And over the years, really build up my Ascend line, and I've got to test them out. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys and thank you guys for just all the questions and the feedback that we've been giving each other for the Ascend kayaks. They are great kayaks, to be quite honest. I'm not sponsored by Ascend or anything like that. I love kayak fishing, and when there's a great deal out there, as many of you guys have pointed out in your comments, when there's a great deal out there for a kayak fishing platform at the price that's a third of the cost of a lot of those fishing kayaks that you're going to be buying out there, why not? Why not look at it? And so, just to clarify real quick, this video series isn't meant to be reviews per se of these kayaks. I've actually tested the majority of these kayaks, but especially with this new line and that's coming out for 2016, I haven't had the chance to try them all. I'm going to, and I can't wait, but they're meant to be more overviews of these kayaks. I understand that a lot of you guys don't live near Bass Pro Shops, and before you do your due diligence and you do research. And so these videos, the idea behind it was let's give, since I have them I have the ability to show them to you, why not do a little video overview on some of the specs, some video pictures, pictures, videos of the kayak itself. And so that was the idea behind these videos for the Ascend line. It's a great kayak, and here in 2016 there are some new additions to the Ascend family. There's going to be the FS10T, a new FS128T, and then they also came out with some new colors and some subtle changes to the FS12T, which is slowly becoming my new favorite kayak. And so this is going to be a review of the FS10T. So we'll show you some specs, show you some pictures, we'll give you an overview of the kayak, and we hope that it helps you out. Thank you. Hey guys, this is a video overview of the Ascend FS10T from Bass Pro Shops. It is new for 2016. It's priced at $499.99, so right at around $500, which is a great buy. It has a length of 10 feet, a width of 32 inches, so you can definitely stand and fish on it. Now its weight with the seat is 67 pounds, so it's 10 pounds more than the FS10 sit-in version, so something to keep in mind if weight is a problem. But it does have the same maximum weight capacity of 325 pounds. We are going to take a look at some still shots of the kayak and talk about different aspects of it, and then we'll finish it off with a video overview so you can get a look at the kayak as a whole. One thing to note about this kayak is it's very open. It's a very simple kayak. They didn't do a whole lot to it. They left it so that you can customize it to the way you want. This is the center console with a trail mounting system already pre-installed right in the center, and then you have one on your left and on your right. This is useful so that you can customize it to where you want to place your fish finder, where you want to place your GoPro cameras, where you want to put your lights. And so they definitely left it open so that you, as the kayak angler, you can kind of customize it to the way you want it. Companies like Kayak that have special kayak accessories is going to be perfect for that. These are your adjustable foot pegs. Very simple, very basic when it comes to all kayaks. Just so that when you can adjust it to according to your, how tall you are, and so that you have a comfortable ride. This is the back of the kayak. Again, nothing too aggressive, very simple. It's just, it can fit a kayak crate. It's very small. You'll notice that this is a small kayak, but it has some D-rings so you can strap stuff down. This is the seat. Again, I've said it in all the reviews of the Ascends. This is what makes Ascend kayak stand out for me. When you're talking about a kayak in the price range that it's at, very low, this seat is equivalent to the competitors that are at $1,000 and beyond. To get this kind of seating at for this price, it's unbelievable. Very comfortable. You can take it out. It doubles as a camp seat, and it keeps you elevated, which is rare to find at that price range. Again, in my opinion, it's one of the things that make the Ascend kayak stand out. Here's the back of the kayak, 2 flush mount rod holders, very standard. You can use it to hold your rods, or you can use it also to troll. Now, one thing I did notice about this kayak, I was really excited when I found out that Ascend was coming out with a 10-foot sit on top kayak because, as someone who likes to fish a lot and travel a lot, I like the idea of not having to have this really super heavy kayak. And so when the 10-foot sit on top came out, I liked it because I knew I could stand and fish off of it. But when it came out, I was a little disappointed for the very first time at a new Ascend kayak. What you're looking at right now is the bottom. This is a great idea. This is actually a very aggressive V-hull shape design right at the front. So it's going to be able to cut through water really well, especially if you're fishing in river systems or you need to make some great turns. The great thing about it is also as you look at the rest of the bottom, it actually flattens out pretty well. So you have a nice base and a platform for those of you who are new to kayak fishing. You can definitely stand on this without any problem whatsoever. But again, just in terms of just an overall thought of the kayak, Ascend has its D10T, which is their 10-foot sit on top kayak that's already been out on the market. It's not a fishing kayak, but I basically was able to put some modifications of my own on the D10T, and it's priced at almost $100 cheaper. And so when the new FS10T came out, I was really excited that they had a fishing kayak that was a 10-footer. I personally have some mixed reviews about this kayak. I think it's simple. I think it's a great price point. I think it's going to have some great features where you can customize things. But overall, with the D10T already being out there, it's not much different. Now, one thing I will say is that this FS10T should definitely cut through the water and paddle a lot better than the flat-bottomed D10T. But it's a great kayak overall. It's going to come in two colors, lime green and this color that you see here, this kind of camo whitish color. Again, very simple, nothing too fancy, not a lot of bells and whistles, but very open so that you can do the customization that you want for the kayak. Again, this is the overview of the Ascend FS10T. If you have any questions about the kayak, and hopefully I'll be able to answer it. If not, I'm sure other people will chime in. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Watch out for the review on the FS128T coming out soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.